in the very beginning, and I didn't notice this until after I'd already put the video out. I took my microphone stand and I put it right here, supposedly out of the frame, but no, it was just right here, right in front of you.
Yeah, I didn't say anything on purpose.
Did you really? Okay. Yeah, I guess you didn't see the video either on the. I'm fixing it. This thing over
Your
here.
mic stand is in frame, by the way.
Mine? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I think it'll be okay until I don't want it anymore. Because I'll hold.
That was a fun sound.
I love that noise.
Do you want it? Yeah. Okay. Yep.
No, I want it in frame a little bit.
Oh, perfect.
Just a little bit. I'll put it right in front of Zach.
Excuse me, could someone turn this TV on for me?
Yeah. It's on the side. Right here. I got it. No, it's on Zach's side.
Is it?
Yep. The remote should be right there somewhere else.
Uh-oh.
Darren.
Darren. He's trying to help.
Such a helpful guy.
Aggressively helpful.
Although when we moved, he did not do the Mormon thing and say, hey, I'll... Actually, he probably just didn't want to see all our paraphernalia.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
even talking about weed, just all the
Underwear.
caffeine we have, all of our underwear. Jesus, Emma.
What? It's everywhere.
Is
I
this
used
a
it as
remote? Is this a
packing.
remote?
That is a remote.
That's a remote.
Is that the remote?
See the power button?
Yeah.
Pointed at the receiver.
Okay. Whoo! Almost 100 episodes. You'd think I'd figure this out by now.
100 episodes coming up. The
Wow.
100th episode coming up. We have our guest all
Should
lined
keep it
up.
secret.
We are going to keep it secret.
Mhm.
Cool. It's going to be
It's very exciting.
a fun episode. I'm very excited about that. 100 episodes is crazy, if anything. Even like a syndicated television show. Actually,
Yeah.
that's you probably should have.
Actually, that's
100
probably a bigger
episodes if
deal.
you're syndicated.
I'm amazed we haven't been canceled yet.
Zach's been canceled a few times, but I keep hiring him back on
I'm
over
the
here.
phoenix,
It's-
dude.
it's
You can't
fine.
keep me down. From the ashes I arise, with a crook in my back and a hobble in my step.
I got Zach Budd in the shot.
Yeah.
You gotta pay extra for that normally.
Bonus part. So anyway, with a crook in his back is the way that Zach wants to intro this thing, or I'm going to. So last night we go do a little house show. It's great. It's fun. Zach drinks. Zach drinks a lot. So Zach drinks a lot, but then last night Zach drank a lot, and then he almost fucking pulled out a gun at Ty's house. It was ridiculous.
Not his gun, don't worry.
Not his gun. It was nobody's gun. There wasn't actually a gun there.
Hiding
Don't.
pipes from short people.
He was hiding pipes from short people. There was a weed pipe going around, and there was a guy there that wasn't as tall as Zach by a lot. And so Zach just put his weed pipe up on the roof, and he's like, he can't get it. He's short. And he thought it was really funny. So then after about 9 beers and like a mixed drink that Ty poured for Zach, so it was really strong, Zach gets home and he's kept trying to get me to drop him off at every mini mart on the way home. So we eventually get home and Zach's like, I'm out of here. I'm going to the store. And he can't even form a complete sentence. And he's like, I'm going to the store to get more beer. And I challenged him. I was like, if you do that, you win. So he leaves, comes back in about 10 minutes, and he's standing the most crooked I've ever seen a person stand. It was like breaking physics. The way the angle that he like kept the perfect balance to actually. Oh, it was so weird. And then he almost fell over quite a few times.
I did fall over.
Inside.
Oh.
Yeah. But the big crook on his back was because he fell. He told us after he got the beer. I think he just wanted to come back victorious. That's my guess. What are you doing?
I can't.
That's definitely not the place that it would be.
I don't think there's an input button on this here.
There is.
It's the AV Plus thing, right?
Yeah, down here.
I swear to God, I was pressing.
Looky there.
Oh, I think he just shoved the HDMI really hard into his Cat 5 port, his Ethernet port.
No, it's the USB thing, right?
I don't know. I'll do some tech.
All right.
Zach, talk about what all of your fucking lies last night.
So that I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how our stories line up.
All right. So from what I remember, Chad said he would bet me money if I came back from the store with a receipt for beer. Like, hell yeah. Okay, but I also was got drugged by Ty.
Did you get a receipt for beer?
No, I don't even think I made it to the store.
Okay, so you did not get beer.
Mm-mm.
And then you came home.
Yes, well, I didn't get beer because I stumbled over something. The sidewalks in this neighborhood, horribly uneven. Even sober, I catch myself tripping at least once every single time I go and walk.
I did. Yeah, I did eat shit while I was running the other day. Tripped on a big crack and went flying. Yeah. I was so full of shit that I lost my balance.
God damn it. In my face again.
Yeah, I had to turn.
So, yeah, not 100% my fault that I fell. I blame the city of Salem. But definitely hit something weird, and it was more on my hip. I think I might have, like, dislocated my hip or something.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but I went and laid down, and it fixed itself.
That's convenient.
My elbow hurts a little bit today.
So what you told us when you got home was that you had 6 beers, and between obtaining those beers and coming home, you lost them. and then you went out to look for them.
Did I really?
Yeah, twice.
Oh, yeah, you left 2 times.
Oh, weird. Yeah, what's so crazy is that, like, I even checked my bank statements, and I have all the same amount of cash in my wallet. That's why I think I was drugged by Ty. He made the drink without not in front of me.
Yeah, well, lesson learned. You always got to watch your bartender.
That's why you drink out of cans.
That too. Okay. Should we call IT? Ben, fix it. Oh, he's asleep. Man, imagine how much this is happening today with teachers trying to fucking work Zoom classrooms.
Man, if I had to do Zoom classes, I don't know how I would focus or anything.
Yeah.
I have such a hard time doing that type of stuff.
Well, it's so easy to get distracted and like start doing something else, and then like you're still listening, but then you get actually distracted and you don't realize that you haven't been listening for the past 10 minutes, and then someone's like, "What do you think, Emma?" And you're like, I think that guy was totally right for sure. And then everyone's like, "Really? You think that we should be putting up the Confederate flag?"
Yeah,
that
don't you
guy,
believe that?
I
heard
God.
you say that you love the colors.
I should not do one person scenes, huh?
I heard you say you love the colors.
I meant all the colors in general.
Oh, okay.
Love them.
Yeah, my biggest worry is that I'd like, just because I'm on my computer, just doing stuff, before I know it, I'm accidentally looking at porn, and then before I know it, I'm masturbating in front of my entire class.
Oh my God, so embarrassing.
So embarrassing again.
Well, yeah.
I wonder if kids still have the
what?
the going to class without any underwear on type of dreams.
Oh man, now they can fulfill those dreams finally.
Or with only underwear on.
Oh.
Right? That's
I guess if you're
pants.
wearing pants, you can also not be wearing underwear, and hopefully nobody finds out. Zach, you ever do that? You ever go commando?
Yes, but then I caught my balls in my zipper.
Oh, like
Swore
that
never
movie.
again. Was that in a movie?
Citizen Kane.
I thought that was Casablanca.
No, Rosebud was referring to his injured scrotal skin.
Oh. Was that Orson Welles?
Mm-hmm.
Orson Welles' old, fat, saggy ballsack?
Yeah, that was the alternate title. But it didn't fit on the marquees.
I don't know what's wrong with the TV. I think it's busted.
Yeah, me too.
I think we're down to TV, which is
no.
almost like a, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Remember how we were up TVs?
That's true.
We moved into this place with about a dozen screens.
3 more TVs than there were people. My daughter has 2 TVs in her room. It's fucking ridiculous. There's 2 TVs in our room. It's stupid.
It's
I have
too
a
many.
monitor and a laptop.
Yeah, you don't even have a TV.
Nope.
Wow.
It's the devil's work. I have 2
Get
other
with the
screens.
times. Oh, there it is. I found the microphone.
Mm-hmm. I still
I just
heard
have to
you.
hunch.
You're doing good. Yeah, so you're doing a new improv thing. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm taking an online improv class.
Taught by one of the people of that's gone through the UCB training.
No, she was in Chicago for a while. So I think she did Second City, but
Cool.
I don't know if she did. It's with Kickstand in Portland, which is a great theater that is doing a lot of excellent work for people doing
Yeah. Great.
charity and such.
That's a great place.
And
They, do
it's
a lot of
cool
good
to
shows.
be able to keep them going by taking an improv class from them, which so far is a great class.
Pretty sure I saw our guest perform there on
Yes.
one of those shows.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Oh no, not yours. I wasn't at that show.
Oh, okay.
I'm not referring to that show. We can bring it up though if you'd like to.
I don't know.
Hey, why's my mic cover got these little things on the side?
It doesn't. It's normal. I haven't got a new one yet.
It's
It's
the
supposed to
same
be the
as-
cover for this thing.
Oh. You know what you should do is just let me use that as a microphone.
This whole thing?
Yeah.
And I'll just like tweak it when I need to turn people up
Yeah.
and down. Like, Zach, can you get track 3 real quick? And you just go up.
I'm into it.
I'm track 3.
I do think I'm going to invest in my own microphone for comedy shows for the foreseeable future.
You don't like those mic condom things?
Not at all.
I don't mind.
Not
them.
even a little
Hey,
bit.
Good call. They don't bother me. I was 4th on the list for that show, I think. So I saw every single person go up and tell a little, oh, never had this problem before, mic condom. And then every person does that. And I mean, I've been on enough, 3 or 4 shows with like mic condoms, and I've at least seen them. And everybody does the same. I mean, it's a new thing that people are all dealing with, and everybody's going through it their first time.
Want to make a joke about it?
I think
Wanna
it's
make a joke
good.
about it?
I think it's good that people are using mic condoms because we've all been taking a lot less pregnant pauses.
Okay, so I will
Okay,
say,
cool. That was the worst.
yesterday, after hearing like two mic condom jokes in a row, I leaned over to who I thought was you, but turns out in the dark and when I'm drunk, you and Ty look very similar.
That's funny because
Yeah.
we heard the other side of the story today.
Oh, how exciting!
Because Ty came up to me and he goes, because I was mentioning the mic condoms, and he goes, yeah, and you, he said, oh yeah, you came up to me and said, if you tell a fucking mic condom joke, I will never speak to you again. And I was like, that totally was not me.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, and then yeah, that's the other side of the story. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
went up to Ty and told him that?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's funny. That's great.
And he thought I was you.
Mm-hmm.
This is what
Until-
happens.
until I
Chad.
told
I've
him.
been telling people you're getting fat these days.
Yeah, until I told him that like that wasn't me, and he goes, "Oh, I still can't tell. I thought I'd been talking to Zach today. Even I thought it was you."
That was a good show though.
Yeah, that was great. I was super turned around by. It's fun to go into a show thinking that a comic isn't going to do well on a show, and then having them completely turn you around and go, "Oh, cool." Like I love seeing a comic do badly and then do really well at some other point. I recommend this. Just saying, I
I'm getting there.
recommend- okay.
I need my hands right now.
Oh yeah,
That wasn't me. That's not me playing that. That wasn't me.
it was Zach.
Zach,
That was my big fat penis.
You got
you have a mic condom on there?
a little music project coming up, which is pretty sweet.
Yes.
A little bit of music in the project coming up. That's interesting, and I guess we might talk. No, that'll already have happened by the time the next one comes out. Anyway, because it's on Saturday morning. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to bring your kids down to the yard Saturday morning, they'll hear some stuff.
Emma's gonna play music and sing songs and read kids stories to children on Saturday morning at the food park. So tomorrow morning
food park.
at the Yard Food Park, bring your kids, listen to some cute stuff. It's just gonna be a bunch of
Is this real or a joke?
kid-friendly material. It's real.
No, this is very real.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
This is happening.
I'm gonna come and get trashed.
Great.
Do it. That'll be great. But yeah, she and Ty are gonna be doing. He's done it before, somewhere else, but not at the food park. But I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
You gonna bring your friend?
My friend Chord?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, he gets kind of loud. A little loud for the morning.
It's true.
Are you gonna bring Ben?
Ben?
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. He's been following me everywhere, so he might just follow me there.
He just walks as fast as he walks.
Yeah.
From your car. I'll get there eventually.
He would.
As soon as he gets there, you're ready to leave. You want to call our guest?
I would love to call our
How
guest.
about we fucking call our guest? Okay. You do that. I'll do
You don't
this.
want to do like an intro or anything?
Our next guest is.
Wait. Have you introduced the podcast
Hello,
yet?
everybody, and thank you for joining us here on the Podchaost. I am your host, Chad Johnson. On this side, right over here, with the keyboard, with the notes, with the keeping track of quotes, Emma Jonas. Everybody, hell yeah!
Hi.
On this side, on the ones and zeros, proving he's nobody's heroes, Zach Chappell.
Hello. The smoke can't hurt me because I've already destroyed my lungs.
Boom.
Well calloused.
Secrets from the pros. And we've got a fun show ahead because we are going to call Portland comic. She's super awesome. She hosts a lot at Helium. She works a lot with them and a lot of comics up in Portland and around.
She's all over the place. She's hilarious.
All over the place. Yeah. Super fucking funny, super nice, super cool. Let's give a call to Wendy Weiss,
Yay.
everybody. You guys, you
So
too.
exciting.
Get that Windows G up there.
Oh, it's the...
I'll get it. We'll get that Windows
There
G
we
up there.
go. Yes.
Yeah, get that screen record. Hey, there it is. How's it going?
Pretty good. Just sitting over here, just sweating in my long johns. Just
Nice.
At home. Yep. How's it going over there?
Good. Super good. Oh, we're getting the screen record hooked up and everything like that.
Technical
Okay.
difficulty episode.
Technical? No, it's every episode is the technical difficulty episode, Zach. Cool. Do you not have AC?
No,
Oh.
I don't. No, I sold my air conditioner because I was like, oh, it'd be nice to have some money, and I haven't had a fucking AC the whole summer. It's ridiculous.
I actually just put an AC unit on Facebook Marketplace yesterday. And it was funny because I put it up and was like, nobody's going to even think about buying an air conditioner right now. But it's still there.
I kept being like, oh, I'll get a new air conditioner, and then being like, well, it's probably too late for the summer to get one. And then every single week, I think I should have gotten one last week. There was still time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something wrong here. That's hold on. I'm also having technical difficulties. Oh wait, I
Perfect.
think
You're right on theme then.
Yeah, perfect.
This is a technical difficulty podcast.
good.
That thing
So you
behind you
guys-
looks like a really That thing behind you looks like a really dense one of those color with marker felt things. You know that
Oh,
you get
yeah.
at like high school pharmacy. They don't have those anywhere else.
High school pharmacy?
It's a place in a different town. It's a place in a different town.
It's a small Oregon town thing. I think they have one in Independence.
Okay, cool.
Like a
Yeah, no, I
Silverton
know
type
what
thing.
you're talking about. Those little fuzzy poster things that supposed to make it impossible for you to make art bad, but still somehow
But then
you
it's
can.
but then it's a tiger, and they give you four markers, and you're like, okay,
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
it's-
And the markers run out
yeah, because
immediately.
they're this long. They're
They come and they're already squished and all hairy,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't do anything with them. Yeah, those are actually pillowcases. I bought a bed set and I didn't use them because of exactly what you're saying, because it does look like those. And I was like, well, it's going to look like a high school fucking middle schooler's room. So,
nice.
but then I do shit like collect dragons and have fucking dragon posters all over my goddamn
Sick.
room.
Well, that's
Idiot.
awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's badass. That's advanced adult badass.
Were you a dragon kid?
Me? Yeah, absolutely I was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dragon kid.
Yeah.
I have a dragon
Nice.
incense burner in here from 5th grade.
It's badass.
It's more of skulls though.
Burner. I saw one at Goodwill, and for some reason, I don't know if there's like a conspiracy, but Goodwill is always really low on dragon figurines. I go to Goodwill a lot, and I'm always looking for dragon figurines, and I found 2 in my whole fucking life, which is crazy.
Wow.
And I just found one like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I bought it. It's pretty sick.
Congratulations. Can we see it?
Highlight of my quarantine. So
Is it nearby?
yeah, actually, it is. Let me go.
Hell yeah.
Let me
You should
see
grab your
what's
Okay, I'll get
incense
mine.
out of it
Okay.
if that
dragon
works.
Yeah.
figurines. They're always very underwhelming. So this is the guy right here.
No, that's pretty
Still-
cool. I will say that's pretty
Oh,
cool,
yeah.
and I'm glad that Emma asked to see it, and she's not near the screen while you're showing it. No, put it away, so she never gets to see it. Ah!
Oh shit. Oh.
No, it's
Oh,
cool.
and the treasures fell. Look, Emma, hold on. I'm gonna come over here. The incense holder part is a treasure box.
That's awesome.
It's badass.
I love that.
I like it that it's colorful because you don't see a lot of dragon things that are that colorful.
Yeah. No, I mean that's the thing about dragons. In real life, they're really actually very colorful creatures. So
It's just like the dinosaurs. Everyone assumes they're all green and boring.
right.
Here's mine.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Comes out of his mouth. Here, I'll show
That's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
I went
Perfect.
to do you guys know Wall Drug?
Yeah.
Famous fucking hillbilly store.
Mhm.
And I went there for the first time a few weeks ago, and they had like a whole dragon section with actually some really fucking sick shit. So highly recommend it if you're a nerd, actually, and if you like cheap shit, which I do. So
Nice.
That sounds right up my alley. Where
Yeah.
should we put this?
Where should you put
Are
that?
we
on camera, or-
Let's. Do we have a tiny dish? We could put it. I think right here might be fine, but I might knock it over because I freak out.
That'll be fine.
It's
got a
gonna
little
make the
dish.
camera all smoky.
It might make the camera all smoky, but that's
It'll make
also,
us all smoky.
That's also fine. It's the Wendy Weiss episode.
yeah, it's a dragon episode, dude.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Now you guys are in for a fucking niche, just spending the episode just showing you meticulously every single dragon item that I own.
Honestly, we truly welcome that.
We do like a show and tell if
Yes.
possible.
Please.
Absolutely.
Anything you want to show off, now is your chance.
Is that a Mark Norman shirt?
Yeah, it is actually. I
Hell yeah.
hosted for Mark Norman like right before the was that the
Really?
last? I think that might be the
Oops.
last show that I hosted actually.
Wow.
He's one
That
of
was
my
at-
favorites.
We were there.
Yeah, Emma and I went
We
to
were
that
just
one.
talking about it.
Oh wait, with the show at Helium?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? The thing about Mark Norman, and this is like whatever. I don't know. Okay, the thing is, I don't find him like incredibly like fucking hilarious out on stage, but he's really funny in person and really nice and really kind. It's one of those weird things where I feel like a lot of people are like, Mark Norman he's canceled. He's a fucking asshole, and but you can't help it because he's hilarious. And I just feel
Yeah.
like, well, he was probably one of the nicest people that I've ever worked with ever. He called me Wens,
Oh,
which
that's
was
fun.
very familiar of it. yeah, he was very chill. He was when we were, all the shows were over and everything, and I'm just like a very awkward person, and right, well, peace out, see you, gotta go, never see you again. I was trying not to like be like, oh god, and so I was like, all right, bye, immediately. And he was like, hey, Wens, give me a hug, come on. And so he like, yeah, I know, he was really super sweet and a really cool person.
That's cool. It's a very common thing just to not want to be a fucking dork.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah, totally, absolutely. And another
Like
thing though, to actually achieve that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when you get to work with a headliner who turns out to be nicer than you expected.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, I feel like, I guess I just wasn't expecting that, just because, and I was like, why did I get put on this show? Like, do they think that like I'll like jive well with this guy? It just was not what I expected, without making too many assumptions about what people are like,
Mhm.
Right.
I was like, well, maybe from what he talks about, I was like, well, maybe he's going to be like a crass asshole. But I get the feeling that he probably has a lot of people expecting that from him, so he doesn't want to come off that way. So
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, totally.
Who are some of the comics that have come through that you absolutely hate? If you want to name names, go.
Or rhyme names.
On the spot.
well, they're all local, so yeah. I won't name names, but I will say, and nobody will know because nobody cares like who I worked with. The first show I ever hosted at Helium was oh my god, why do I always forget his name? He was on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Brian. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that makes total sense.
funny.
Brad
Sherwood.
Brad.
Brad
Right.
Sherwood.
I don't know why I forget his name because I know exactly who the fuck he is.
Is he a
I've watched
dildo?
it.
He seems like a fucking dildo.
He was super nice and super chill. It was
Oh,
the very
damn it.
first night of his one-man show, so he
Oh,
was
wow.
really nervous. And so I was trying to be like, give him enough space to practice his shit because he was very clearly nervous. And I was like, you're gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Tell me if you need anything. And he was very nice. But there was another person who was on the show who came in and was like, yeah, it's just like really low expectation. Oh, and it was a surprise show. Nobody knew who the headliner was going to be. And so this other person was like, it's like going to be totally fine. Their expectations are low. It's not like you're Eddie Murphy or something.
Wow.
Like, just be like totally like, well, it's not like you're somebody cool. So just fucking, nobody cares what you do. Like, it was just really. And then Brad was like, wow, that makes me feel a lot worse. So yeah, and then the person spent like the whole fucking rest of the show like backpedaling and apologizing in the green room, and so everything was just really awkward and really uncomfortable. So, but I won't say who it is, but anybody can probably look it up.
That's that's fun.
Yeah, do some scrolling.
There's so many times that like that, and that could have been just a dumb mistake. There's so many times that I've said something because you just like you want to be just so free flowing with like other comics because you can be so comfortable, and then you end up saying something and you go, oh, I don't actually mean that, but I can't ever take something back, not with these guys. So I got to be like, yeah, it's just that's what I mean.
Right. And I think that's exactly what it was too. I think he was just trying to make conversation. He had just gotten in there and he was just like, saying stuff. I don't think he meant to say it the way that it came out.
Yeah.
So, you got to have some sympathy because who doesn't say something that makes them sound like a complete asshole? And then there's never, and you are sure everyone's like, yeah, we know what you fucking meant, buddy.
Oof, big old foot and mouth.
Nervous. That's what happens when you're nervous. Have you guys ever said anything totally asshole-ish to somebody that you were like, oh no, now I sound like a dick?
Yeah. Did you guys both look at me just then?
No.
Yeah, no, it's happened.
Tell me what they are. I meant tell me what they are right now.
Was that foot and mouth syndrome?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember. Like, actually, one time I was talking to Tori just before the Undertow thing, and it was at the what's the 7 people that are disgusting show up there? The Dirty Dozen. It's not 7, it's 12.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was on a Dirty Dozen, and so was Tori, and I was just talking to her, and she was like, just before her set, and I was talking to her about like how I appreciate it. Like I liked how she's booking the Undertow Comedy Festival, and it's really, I just started like fucking talking to her like, oh hey, how's it going? But she was just about to go up at Helium, and like that's a big deal for just about anybody. So she's like, yeah, and she was hurrying me through, and I was like, oh, I mean, I'm sorry to be bothering you. I don't, but I like took it like, what the fuck, dude? I'm just coming to talk to you. And then she walks away, and then goes and does her set, and then Matt Erickson comes up to me, and he's like, dude, what the fuck? And I had no idea, and I felt so bad. But anyway, after I talked to her, and then she kept shutting me up because I was talking too much because I was nervous. And so she's like, shut up, just let me talk. And I was like, okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. Ugh. But yeah, that was one of them.
Did she say that? Did she say those words?
Oh yeah, but it was because like she was so wound up, and like I think her dad had just died at that point, yeah. So she wasn't really like wanting to deal with anybody unless it was like on her terms. Understandable. And yeah, I got so fucking nervous and over talked myself. It was bad.
Tori's so funny because she has a really good combination of being like not wanting to hurt anybody's feelings, but then also sometimes just being like beautifully blunt,
Oh, yeah, it's so great.
Yeah, I love it.
There was one thing that I remember. I don't remember who I told this to, but this was like years ago before I had really watched a whole lot of Key and Peele. And I was talking to somebody about Key and Peele, and I was like, yeah, like I can just never tell the difference between the two. And they were like, and I meant because I didn't ever, when I saw them, they were together. So their names were together. So I didn't know who was who. And I think the person I was talking to was like, well, they're both black, but they are different people. Like, and like, in retrospect, I was like, oh, they were being weird because they thought I meant I could not fucking tell the difference between the two.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Emma has that problem with white women all the time. Consistently. It happens all the time. It happened today, I think it was. She couldn't figure out Maura Tierney with, who's the other one?
Minnie Driver.
They're
the same though, right?
They're the same.
Yeah. Are they actresses? I don't know shit about shit, dude.
Yeah, no, they're the same. They're just one person.
Understandable.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Also, find who the person was that was talking shit to Brad Sherwood.
Oh yeah.
You know what? They don't live in town anymore, so
Okay.
yeah. I guess that just narrows it down. I wasn't.
Yes,
was supposed
that
to
narrowed
be
it down to like
"Don't
5. So I was
find
like,
them," but now they'd be like, and now just a list of Portland comics who have moved.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
well, there's
Which admittedly is still a huge list. So
yeah, there's ones that have
Yeah.
moved, and there's ones that don't do comedy in Portland anymore.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because they don't want to.
Exactly.
That's just a different list, but yeah. Cool. That's yeah.
Cool. You can
On
hear
the-
that. That's
On the
great.
keyboard. Yeah. No, those that should go through really well to
Sweet.
that microphone as well.
That's great.
Yeah. Cool. So, what are those? What's that series of books behind you in the middle shelf?
that's Animorphs. That's the Animorphs.
Are you
dude.
serious?
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I read all the Animorphs growing up. That's crazy.
Except for maybe I'm missing like around 5 books or something. One thing that I promised myself as an adult is that I would finish reading the Animorph series, because as a kid, it was just piecemeal. I would like find a book here, find a book there, and I never finished the series, but I fucking loved it so much. So now I have almost all the books. I have all the companion books. I have all the Megamorphs. I have fucking everything, dude.
Whoa. If you could, what would your animal be?
Oh shit,
I know
dude.
it. Well, I know you're the one in your joke at least, which is great.
Oh yeah, right. Because I talked to, you know what, that has come up in very many different iterations, because it's something that I thought about a lot. Like when I was a kid, the joke that he's talking about, if you have not seen it, is as a kid I lived on a llama farm, and so this is like took a couple of different like directions. We had a Boston Terrier too, so I would like put my hand on my aunt's Boston Terrier and be like. Interior, but I also did it with the llamas, and it didn't work. But those were not choices. That was just what was around me. You work with what you have. I would not
Of course.
choose to become a Boston Terrier or a llama. If I could really choose, I mean, obviously it would be a dragon, but
That makes
it
sense.
has to be things you can get your hands on, you know? So
Yeah.
Hence the
realistically,
figurines.
yes. I wonder, oh my God. Well, I don't know what I could realistically get my hands on. What animals do I contact on the daily?
You ever
Probably
seen,
that duck. That
Maybe.
duck. It's us.
That's a good duck. I was chasing it around today and I couldn't pick it up, but I picked up one of his chickens, and the first time it freaked the fuck out and did the whole like chicken freak out thing. It was pretty cool.
Where they go really flat and weird.
Oh no, it was just like the cartoonish chicken flapping and just screaming like crazy freak out, and I was like, oh yay, it's just as good. But then I got to hold one and that was cool too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? Have you ever what?
Who, me?
I lost
No.
it.
Zach.
No, I forgot.
That's okay. We used to have chickens when I lived on the farm, is something that I like to say a lot. And I would chase them around, and they would do this thing that I still don't know what it was, where they would just give up all of a sudden and stop and put their wings out and just be like, please don't hurt me. And that's, they would stay still. And then at that point, I'd always be like, well, this makes me feel like an asshole, so I'm just going to leave. Maybe that was their goal. Maybe that was their game plan, just to be like, I'm a weak little chicken, please don't. But
Yeah, you're the bear.
Yeah, they're taking the pity angle.
they are. They're the emotional manipulators of the animal kingdom.
So Zach, you're also Animorph nerd. What would your Animorph animal be?
If I can get my hands on any animal, probably like I think a gorilla would be pretty cool, or maybe.
You're a Marco.
Say what?
You're a Marco, then.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I could see
yeah,
it.
something like that. Maybe a giraffe just because I'm tall, or like an alpha cat, like a lion.
You wouldn't want to try being something short?
Nope. Why would I want to be short when I've experienced being tall? It's great. You'll should try it out sometime.
Being short's not so bad. I can reach stuff that's under stuff.
True, and you're gonna live longer than me.
Yep.
But that's for other reasons too.
I like how like short people are always like, there's advantages and disadvantages to both sides. And tall people are like, never want to be your size ever.
Yeah, it is nice. You feel a little more useful. I'm only 6'1", and you're 6'5".
Yeah,
Yeah, so
a monster.
we still get called, into the other room to like, hey, can you come reach this? And It could just be Emma either being lazy or wanting to make us feel useful, but it feels nice.
Why not both?
Why not both?
Oh, it's legitimate weakness, dude. It is on. We don't want to call you. Like, we have to call the tall people in sometimes.
Yeah, I
That's
could go
sometimes
get the
laziness. Sometimes I don't want to get my stepping stools. So.
Yeah.
The one thing I would trade though is the ease of buying clothes. Like I can't really go thrifting or anything because it's so rare that I find anything in my size.
Yep.
You got to find something that's extra large.
You got to
extra
get
long.
multiple shirts and stitch them together.
I've thought about that, or just buying extra large shirts and then slimming them down to my perfect.
There you go.
Ripped physique.
Perfect.
Both.
Yeah.
Gotta get some.
Cracking
Make a
cold
little
one.
circle and shirts.
That's a good idea. Do you have a lot of thrift stores up there? And get never mind. That's a better thing that's happening. No, spill everywhere. That's
This, I can't drink. I'm drinking again, and
You're not. You don't do that, or you didn't.
I don't usually drink a whole lot anymore. I was bored, so that's makes it okay.
Did you go outside and look at the sky and go, you know what? Fuck it.
Kind of, yeah. I've been a little bit like, well, there's no way I can fucking leave my house at all. So, and I'm kind of home alone. I've been taking new mood stabilizers. So I'm just hanging out, dude.
Yeah.
You know? I do have thrift stores here, and I fucking love thrift stores. But you know what? Salem actually has really good thrift stores because Portland thrift stores are really picked over, and they raise the prices a lot.
They're so expensive.
And they're like, we know we're trendy, so it's just kind of it takes the fun out of it, you know. Whereas in Salem, you just get sometimes a fat fucking pile of garbage, and you get to sift through it, which is what I like. And everything's like $1. But then you find some really cool shit because people aren't sitting there picking over it every fucking day. Actually, where is it? The last time I was in Salem, I got this. Hold on.
I'm so excited.
This giant fucking tie-dye shirt for a huge fat guy that I wear as a dress.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Hell yeah. It's like my favorite item of clothing now, and it was like $1.
Score.
You ever go to the bins?
Yeah, that's some bins business.
Some like by the pounds.
Yeah, Nick Puente comes down here and hits those bins hard. I'm sure Jay probably does too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Get some of his props.
Salem. I've never been to the bins in Salem. I just recently went to the bins with Tori, actually, because we were getting stuff for a sketch we were working on. And we got in there, and it was fucking packed. It was crazy. There were so many people going through shit. So there was really nothing to look for. And then by the time we left, it was the bins by the airport. It's pretty big. And there was like a fucking line around the goddamn corner. It was extremely long. It was nuts. I've never seen it like that before. So I think people are, it was really unfortunate because, like, you know, you go there and you're like, all right, this is filthy and I'm digging through a bunch of gross shit, but it's worth it because I'm going to find something. But there was nothing there.
Yeah,
so.
and then if you don't, you're just like, cool, time to go take a hot shower and then just
totally.
burn it off.
Yeah.
So that thing you did with Tori, are you still doing that? And or tell me about it because I haven't watched it, but I saw it and was like, oh, cool.
I saw the sketch. It was funny.
Just thought.
I enjoyed it.
So yeah, we did a sketch a little while ago, the Lady Capitalist sketch, which I really loved.
It's great.
And now we're working on another thing that was a lot quicker to write, and we're still in the process of editing it right now. So I won't speak too much on it because who knows how it's going to turn out. We'll see. We literally just got to edit like a few days ago or something. So I feel like what we're kind of experiencing, and we're like, it's probably because we're women, but we're like seeing it and we're like, I hate this, throw it in the garbage immediately right now. And kind of going through that process of where you're like, well, I hated it last time and it turned out pretty good and I liked it. So how can I move past this self-loathing and actually look at this as a piece of work that I need to work on? You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys ever experienced that. But
Oh, totally.
Definitely. It's hard to look at your own work objectively and get past the thing of like, really? What I'm doing this? Really? Like,
right, exactly.
Gross.
Have you ever seen the documentary 6 Days to Air about making South Park episodes?
Oh, no, but I really wanted to watch it, though.
I think it's on YouTube these days, but they have Matt and Trey talk about that a lot because they have to put out an episode. And
Right.
they always have like this high standard they have to reach at, and they talk about like 3 days into 6 days of making it, they're like, we don't know how to tie this all together. Nothing's making sense. It's going to be our worst episode ever.
Well, and it is nice to have a partner and like different writers on it. So when you look at it and you go, "This is a pile of shit," you can actually have someone go, "Oh, you're right," or "Oh, no, it's not. Just take out this other part and just switch this over, and you're good."
Totally. That was actually, I was actually just writing a thing on how, for that reason exactly, it's really helpful to write with other people. And I much prefer writing with other people than writing alone, because when you're alone, you're just like, I have no idea if this is good or not. I have no idea what to, I'm in a nowhere land.
Yeah, there's no direction when you're writing by yourself. And it's like, well, no, just tell me what to do. I don't know how to, just tell me what to write. That's good. Okay, cool.
Maybe that's what it comes down to. Tori's really good to write with too, because we are very often on the same wavelength, and we feel very like comfortable together. So we're able to be like, tell me the truth. Is this stupid? Or like, and so it'll be like this thing where it's like, oh, I know like what you're talking about right now. And it's not that thing, it's this other thing. And so it's really helpful to write with Tori because, we're both very self-critical. So
well, yeah, and that helps communicate your ideas better and just like translate it into just, I guess, more easily digestible things. Because like it's so hard when because Zach, Emma, and I did a show. It was called Zach Chappell Everybody, and it was just a late night talk show kind of thing.
Check it out. And
there was a lot of skits and sketches that we did, and there was a lot of writing, and it was so hard to get. Like I just have problems like getting what's in my head out, and so I would just say a bunch of stuff, and then I would have pretty much them try to figure out what I'm saying so we can actually get something done.
Yeah, it was like doing a puzzle. It was great.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun of writing. What the fuck is this person talking about?
Yep, and that was me a lot. It was fun.
It was all of us. That was fun.
I feel like I remember hearing you guys talk about that, or hearing people. Did you have comics on it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember that actually.
Cool. Yeah, we would have comic guests and characters and musical guests and sketches, videos.
Cooking segments.
Cooking segments.
One cooking segment.
Yeah, my grandma showed up.
Yeah, remember Emma's grandma showed up and showed me how to make pasta in a microwave?
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Yeah. Okay.
Fucking destroyed the microwave at the comedy club. I think I had to get a new one.
It was just a paper plate, noodles that hadn't been cooked. They're just, you can break them. And so it was that, just noodles, and then pasta sauce, and it was just in the microwave. And it was for like 3 minutes. So it was just everywhere.
That doesn't sound like it would be tasty afterwards.
I ate some of it on
stage.
Well, you also ate like borscht and like radish paste or whatever.
Oh, yeah, beets.
Beets.
Yeah, we gave out beets to everybody.
It was crazy.
Like an apple, like raw, you just ate the beets?
Cans of beets.
True.
Canned beets. Julie has the last one. She had me sign it.
Yeah, someone had me sign one of the regulars. At the
Nobody gives a fuck about my signature. It's true, though.
Actually autographed a fair amount of stuff. It's kind of crazy.
You signed a beet?
A can of them.
That's sick.
I would love to sign just a beet, though. If anyone comes to my shows, you want me to sign something, I will only sign beets.
Beats by Dre, and I got to keep them afterwards.
And you're just like, I have an extra one. If you don't have one, I can just...
Yeah, I'll bring my own.
BYOB?
It's actually not a bad merch idea if you just like get a big bag of beets and then bring it on stage like, well, it's not part of my show where I tell you guys about my merch and stuff, so I got some beets, $5 at the door, take a picture with it.
Yeah,
I'm so intrigued by this.
That's a good idea.
Nobody else is doing beets, dude.
No, you don't got to worry about different sizes of beets.
Yeah.
Like, you just get a beet.
Yeah, who even uses a beer koozie?
No, I have like a dozen. They have to cost like negative money to make. It's crazy.
Wendy, when did you start comedy? How old were you?
I think I was 24 years old, and I'm going to be 31 this year in a couple months. Actually, next month I'm going to be 31.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was 24. So.
How'd you start?
Well, it was a very bad time in my life, and I think that's pretty typical. I was having a lot of issues with like my personal relationships. I just dropped out of school. I was having some psychotic delusions. I was drinking a lot, crying in the bathtub, and I was like, I got to do something with myself. And I actually had been really into stand-up comedy for like quite a while. I wrote a comedy blog wherein I got fired from Fabric Depot because they found my blog, which really inspired me to continue comedy.
What was your blog called?
I'm not going to tell you because I don't want you to read it.
Yeah, I was going to say, Zach, please listen up right here.
Why did you get fired?
Because I wrote about all the grandmas that worked at my work and profiled the different kind of grandmas that work at Fabric Depot.
Oh, that's great.
Fun.
I don't know how they found it because they were a bunch of fucking old ladies, and I wrote the blog, and I walked in like 2 days later, and my manager was like, "Here's your last paycheck. We read your blog." And I was like, "Oh no." And she was like, "Yeah." So it was fucked up.
Damn, those are advanced grandmas finding blogs.
Dude, exactly. Well, like they are advanced grandmas. I was honestly really confused. There was, you know what? But I was like maybe 22 or something like that. So it wasn't like I've gone back and read it, and it wasn't like amazing. It was called Mr. Yuck blog. See if you can pull it up.
Wait, like the poison guy?
Yeah, because I wrote it with a couple of other friends, and we all have matching Mr. Yuck tattoos. So
hell yeah.
My friends Shane and Nick, and so yeah. Then we were in a stand up, and then I started talking to actually Eric Cash, and I was friends with Eric Cash, and he did stand up, and he had told me that people actually do stand up in Portland, and I was like, holy fuck, like you can do that. And I was really stoked on the idea. So one day, it was like February 6th, it was snowing a lot. I was like, I have nothing at all going for me right now, so I'm gonna I looked up the open mic at the Blue Monk Cafe, and Shane Torres hosted it, and I chose that specifically because I saw a show at Helium where Shane Torres hosted for Tim Meadows, and Shane had a joke about looking like a Native American Meatloaf impersonator, which I thought
great,
fucking hilarious. I thought it was so funny. But then after a while, it occurred to me that he was talking about the singer.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it works either way, dude. Like either way, this dude could be like 50% ketchup. And that was the joke I told at the mic. And Shane was pissed, and I did really well. And then I was hooked forever. So
wow, hell yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Damn, you had good instincts already.
Yeah, insult people, and it's funny every time.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time.
I was hanging out with Shane like I think it was like a year later, and we were riding around. I don't think he remembered that at all. And I was like, do you remember the first time I ever did we got on the first time we did stand-up, and I was like, do you remember the first time I did stand-up? He was like, no, what happened? And I was like, you hosted, this is what I said. And he was like, why the fuck am I talking to you, dude? He's a very sensitive guy.
That's great, though, to come in like busting balls that early, like right away.
That can be such a mistake, though. That can be such a mistake. And I think it was a mistake. I happened to get lucky and have something that was funny, but it can be such a mistake to do that. And I think a lot of people do that. And I did that, where you come out and you're like, I'm spitting the fucking truth, and everybody's got to hear it. And everyone's like, actually, you're kind of just a drunk dickhead, which is exactly what happened most of the time. So it can give you a false sense of having good material when you really don't. You're just kind of saying shitty things. So
yeah, you're finding the audiences who like the shock value or whatever. You just get lucky.
Totally. Luckily, I'm hilarious right out of the gate, so it works.
Yeah, that doesn't work as well for us other people. We have to go through the whole phase of just saying shitty things and people just going, ugh. I'm like, no, it's I swear, give me 2 years and it's gonna be good. Okay.
Right.
But yeah.
I just found you got to practice by saying shitty things about yourself, softens them up, lets them know you're not a total dick.
I've been doing that my whole life.
Yeah, me too. Translates the stage pretty well.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point. That I think it's a great technique to be like self-deprecating in the first place, so that like sort of it just makes you come off as less like a dick, dude. You know.
Yeah, I think it's almost like a David Letterman type of thing, where he was like he was trying to play like he was a bit dumb, but at the same time, not. He was more of like an everyman type of thing. I don't know. It's really hard to explain.
Is that what you're doing?
I gotta stop smoking cigarettes.
It's okay.
It's making you dumb. So, Wendy, we have a few segments and games that we'd like to get to on this show. Have you ever heard of the game show Jeopardy?
I have.
Okay.
Love it.
Cool. We play a little game here called Jokepardy, which is it's a game like Jeopardy where
I don't get
there's different categories, and it's gonna come down to you choosing a category and me reading. There's categories like name that comic, pretty straightforward. Geez, who died, which is I'm gonna describe a comedian that's dead, and then you guys buzz in. Animal crackers, which is animal jokes, and so the way the jokes go is I'm gonna read the punchline, and you guys buzz in with the setup. So even if you're creative, that'll just take it, even if it's wrong. So Daddy Knows Jest, that's dad jokes. Same format. And then there's the very popular, what do you call this category? And that is where I read jokes, straight jokes. I'm gonna say the setup, and you gotta guess the punchline, and I'm gonna go rapid fire, and we're gonna see how many of the people can get. I got 10 of those ready, so usually nobody can run the whole thing. So
I will someday.
It's gonna get crazy.
I'm gonna do it.
It's Emma's favorite category.
I love it.
For the last one, you're saying that you read a joke and I read the punchline, and we try and do that 10 times tops.
Yeah, so I'm gonna if you choose that category, I'm gonna say okay. So and then for example, I would say, why did the chicken cross the road? And you'd say to get to the other side, and then I go to the next joke, real fast. You have 3 seconds to guess.
Oh, I like that. I like these categories. It's hard to choose.
So if it were the animal jokes, I would say to get to the other side, and you'd say, why did the chicken cross the road? So it's different for that kind. Hey, that feels good. Okay, so
I turn on a fan.
Also very
Context.
very important. You have to choose a noise to buzz in with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
It can be your mouth. It can be a thing. Chris Hotomy had a wine opener that he was flicking around.
I'm trying to think of things in my room that have noise, and I don't. I literally everything in my room is silent. So I think I'm probably just gonna have to.
I've heard you can fart on command, so just do one of those.
Hold on. You keep going.
I already heard that, but that's not a power. I
Dog
possess.
party. Yeah, what am I gonna use for my noise thing? I wish I had a harmonica.
Make a harmonica noise with your mouth. That's harmonica. Okay. You're just gonna be what? Skirt. Okay. That's what Wendy's got.
That's a good one.
You got her. That's the same thing.
No,
That's
hers is skirt.
It's almost.
I told you I was gonna do a humming. I was gonna do a harmonica. Okay, I gotta think about it again.
Okay.
Oh, did you say yours before you said mine? Maybe I should change mine.
You were first.
No, yours is better. Mine's too up for interpretation.
Yeah. You could. There's a little bell over there. Emma, will you grab that bell right there? Bell right there in the corner. Yep. And hand it to Zach.
Oh, this little thing.
How's that work for you?
I could barely pick it up.
It's my dog's. He's a Yorkie Poodle. He's got a little bell for his collar.
It's a bow tie
Beautiful.
collar.
Does that work? There you go. I like it.
Does it work?
Yeah, it totally works. Emma, you got a whole keyboard you can use over there, or you can use your mouth.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. All right.
I'm gonna scare everybody.
Oh, she's the popo.
Yeah, look out. I'm coming
Everybody
to
look
arrest.
out.
I'm gonna arrest the points.
It does a juggalo thing.
So, so Wendy, because we're on the internet, there's a little bit of a delay, possibly. Your rule is you can buzz in at any time I'm reading the thing. They have to wait until I'm done reading the entire question.
I love having an unfair advantage.
Yeah, and
Such
you
bullshit.
are also the guest, so you do get a pick first. So your categories are Name That Comic, Geez Who Died, Animal Crackers, Daddy Knows Jest, or what do you call this category? I love it. I love saying that one.
It's great.
Can I go with Name That Comic, please?
You absolutely can. This comedian was born in 1982. I need to reword. Okay.
Is that all?
This comedian.
That's a fucking clue.
I got it. This born in 1982.
Nice.
This comedian had the rarely achieved goal of having her own name as the title of a sitcom. Her fourth special took a weird turn when she brought out a sex doll that was modeled after her.
Sarah Silverman. Oh, or Skirt.
Wendy.
Sarah Silverman.
No.
Oh, shit.
Zach.
Whitney Cummings.
Whitney Cummings. It is Whitney Cummings.
One day I'll have a sex doll of myself too.
Do I lose points if I get an answer wrong?
No.
No, not at all.
That's right.
You're the host. Okay.
Cool. Zach. Categories.
Who died?
Jeez. Who died?
It's my favorite one.
All right. This comedian died at the age of 48 in 2019. Zach Chappell.
Brody Stevens.
Brody Stevens. Suicide. Brody Stevens. Full name Stephen James Brody. That's just a fun fact.
Oh.
Yeah.
Clever.
Zach. Category.
Do animal crackers.
Animal crackers. Okay, I'm going to say the punchline, and you guys are going to guess the setup. Here's the punchline. Through his Apple phone. Through his Apple phone. Or her.
Thank you.
I can't answer because it's sexist.
Whoop whoop.
Emma.
How did the how did the worm call his mom?
Yes.
What?
That is exactly right.
Whoa. That is like the only animal that involves an apple. I couldn't think of any.
Yeah. The worm
Horses?
involves apples and libraries.
Wow.
That's what worms eat.
I always forget, yeah.
Oh yeah, bookworm.
Apples and libraries.
Wow.
Man,
yeah.
I should-
Oh
What's
Huh?
up?
I said I should have trusted my gut. I was like, no, that's stupid.
yeah, no.
Oh,
you
these
just-
are the stupidest jokes.
Oh,
Yeah.
these are stupid, like, internet jokes. I didn't write these. These are just, I found them as...
Yeah, as the song says, you got to go stupid, go dumb dumb. I would like to do.
Emma Jonas, what would you like to do now?
What do you call this category?
What do you call this category?
Doing
Are
it.
you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. What do you call a young woman who likes to hunt vampires? No.
Gar chick.
Oh, like garlic? No. I mean, you're on the right track.
Damn
it's not
it.
garlic, but I see what you're doing there,
Ah,
and I like it.
Excuse me.
Wendy. Oh, yeah. For the
Do I
steal.
get the same question?
Oh, for the steal. Go for it.
Alternative ways to talk about Twilight. Did I answer that correctly? I'm still not clear on how I'm supposed to answer that.
Yeah, just answer it as what you think the answer is. That's pretty
Bella
much it. So nobody got that one.
Okay.
And
So I picked the category.
Yes, Emma picked the next category.
Daddy knows jest.
Daddy knows jest. Here is the punchline to this joke. An eyewitness. Dad jokes, remember. An eyewitness. Zach Chappell.
What do you call it when you catch someone looking at your eyes?
Oh. I had so much confidence in it. I was like, you got this.
I don't know. That makes sense to me.
It makes sense.
Okay.
It's not the answer, but it makes sense. I like
Bullshit. Call the judges.
An eyewitness.
Eyewitness. Whoop whoop.
Emma?
What did shit. What do you call it when Steve Jobs testifies in a legal trial?
That's hilarious.
That's pretty close.
Yeah?
That's really close.
Close enough for a point?
Yeah, it's close enough for a point. I'm going to give that to you because the answer was, what do you call it if you see a robbery at an Apple store?
That was not close at all, but I already wrote down the point.
It's
so.
it's a Macintosh joke. You took it. You took it there.
Macintosh.
Macintosh.
Like the apples?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I just now realized that's why it's Mac and Macintosh and apples. It's all tied together.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Crazy. It's crazy when you just don't think about something how it just makes sense.
Wendy, you go to school, right?
I do, yes.
What do you
I'm
go to school
learning.
for?
Social work.
Oh, cool.
Nice. What do you
Social
want
work
to...
and counseling, yeah.
What?
Social work and counseling.
Hell
That's
yeah.
good.
Yep.
That's very nice of you.
Cool. Emma, I wanted to know that, but I just didn't get to it earlier. Emma, your choice.
I picked the category. Okay. Let's... I still don't know what the first one is.
I'm gonna do that so it'll move on better.
Yeah,
so
okay,
I'm gonna go to
fine.
the second one.
Okay.
You want that?
Yes.
What do you call this category? Ready?
Yes.
What do you call a ghost that only haunts town hall?
That only haunts town hall. I don't know.
No.
Oh wait, a chamber.
No.
Fuck.
No.
Chamber
A
fuck.
chamber.
Chamber
fuck.
fuck. Okay, quick. Daddy knows jest. Animal crackers.
Animal
Jeez,
crackers.
Who died? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna say the punchline. You guess the setup. Here's the punchline. I already have a bill.
Whoop, whoop.
Emma.
What did the duck say when somebody offered it $1? No. When
What are you
when the
doing?
waiter dropped off the check.
Oh my God. That is exactly right. Okay.
Does that
I
count?
mean, if this were Jeopardy, Alex would be so fucking
No, he'd be like,
frustrated.
"Are you
no, the
fucking
lights will be
serious right
going
now?"
down,
You'd
and
be
then
like-
as long as it doesn't go boop boop boop, then I'm
Yeah.
still good.
Yeah.
He'd be
okay.
like, I wish that pancreatic cancer would have taken me.
Oh my God, that's a terrible
Oh,
impression.
It will. Okay.
Okay, let's do name that comic.
Because someone cannot go more than 3 categories in a row. It's back to Wendy.
Okay.
Because she's the guest.
Yes.
So would you like name that comic, Geez Who Died, Animal Crackers, Daddy Knows Jest, or what do you call this category?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Geez Who Died.
Jeez. Who died? Okay. This comedian died in 2007 at the age of 49.
49.
Also from suicide.
Oh man.
Zach Chappell.
No, never mind. Think of a different one.
It wasn't me, was it?
You?
Was it me?
I was gonna
Was
say
it
Robin
Wendy?
Williams, just so, but that was
I
way
was
after
thinking
that.
Robin Williams too.
49? Wasn't
You
he
know, it
older?
was
He was
after
older.
2007.
It's a good guess. I don't know.
Beep, beep, beep. Richard Jenny.
Who the?
Oh,
Richard Jenny, very funny comedian.
I think I'm being
Richard.
the dum dum.
Really?
Obviously not. If I don't know about
Extremely funny comedian.
Huh.
Yeah. Jeni.
him. Okay.
He's that guy.
Oh, he kind of looks like
Yeah,
Ralph
yeah,
Macchio.
yeah.
He's like Ralph.
Dang.
Muchach. Okay.
Speaking of which, real
Okay,
quick,
Zach.
Cobra Kai is pretty cool. Yes.
Do you want name that comic? Geez Who Died, Animal Crackers, Daddy Knows Jester. What do you call this category?
Name that comic.
Name that comic. Ready? Here we go. Shortly after moving to Los Angeles, this comedian worked on shows like Kroll Show, Louie, The Sarah Silverman Program, and Tosh.0. In her comedy special, One of the Greats, she plays a clown heckling herself from the side stage and calling herself a phony.
Whoop whoop.
Emma Jonas.
Who's Chelsea Peretti?
It is correct. Chelsea Peretti.
She's so funny.
She's so fucking funny.
I love that special.
Chelsea Peretti. Recommend One of the Greats, the Chelsea Peretti special to anybody. It's very funny. My ear. There we go. All right.
Let's do name
Emma's
that
running
comic.
the game. Name that comic. Here we go. Everybody ready? All right. This Second City comedian was a co-host in a BuzzFeed video series called Ask a Lesbian, and eventually went on to star in a show with that same co-host called Take My Wife.
Whoop whoop.
Emma Jonas.
Who is Cameron Esposito?
Cameron Esposito is incorrect.
Oh shit! Damn it!
So confident too.
So-
I know, it was fun
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
Someone steal it. Go
It's
ahead.
Cameron Esposito's funnier wife.
Ex-wife.
Not yet.
What?
Not
Oh,
yet.
Really?
They're not divorced yet.
What?
They're not
that?
divorced yet.
I thought they were.
Ish.
Does anybody
Shit.
else have a... Stop it. Stop it.
Zach,
Oh,
stop
sorry,
googling.
Sorry. I thought we were done.
doing?
I thought that's how it
Wait,
worked.
why are they getting divorced? Why are they getting divorced?
Because one of them's gay. Do you have an answer?
No, I don't know shit about shit, dude.
Okay, it's Rhea Butcher. Rhea Butcher,
Yeah.
very, very funny
Ex-spouse,
comedian.
we should say.
I already
she
said who
dead?
it was. I was like, I don't know. I know. Okay, I should have. I forgot you already said who it was.
Oh, yeah. I
Wait,
did.
did you say funnier?
I did want to
in
do
the-
that. No, I didn't say
Okay.
funnier. I took that out. Actually, I wrote it earlier that Cameron Esposito is not funny and Rhea Butcher is funny. I had this whole thing about how I don't like Cameron Esposito and her.
She's got
Rhea-
some funny stuff, but Rhea
No,
Butcher,
she's
Rhea
a
Butcher
jacket.
deserves way more
Cameron Esposito is a jacket and a hairstyle.
recognition.
That's it.
I don't even know who these broads are.
I don't think Rhea Butcher is a broad.
I don't even know who these people are.
She's a broad. It's like right in the middle.
They.
Yeah, my bad.
Who picks next?
So that one goes to Wendy since nobody got that. Let's go with Wendy. Do you want Geez Who Died, Animal Crackers, Daddy Knows Jest, or what do you call this category?
How about animal crackers?
Animal Crackers. Here we go. This is an animal joke, and you will say the setup. I will say the punchline. Here we go. Because of their foul language. Zach Chappell.
Wait, Zach.
Why can't the Roadrunner go to church?
I'm gonna give it to you.
Cool, because whatever the other one it is, that doesn't work. That one doesn't work.
The
Mine
coyote?
works. No, the Roadrunner. He goes beep beep.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
foul language.
Okay.
Censored.
Oh, that's like
Wow.
you went extra levels with it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's good.
What's the actual
The
answer?
Roadrunner bleeps himself. I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
Why did the chicken, the pheasant, the turkey, the duck,
What?
and the goose get in trouble? Because of their
That's
foul
so-
language.
So elaborate.
Zach Chappell, pick a category. Go.
Who died?
Jeez. Who died? This comedian died in 2014 at the age of 63 from suicide.
Skirt.
Wendy.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams is correct. Woo!
Aw.
Robin Williams. Woo! Did you know his middle name is like Langford or something weird?
Really?
Yeah, look it up. It's weird.
Langford.
It's. I don't think it's that. But
This is, okay, a little weird side story about that is the day that Robin Williams died, I had gone up to my roommate and I had like a nightmare about Robin Williams and I didn't know about this yet. And my nightmare was that Robin Williams was on meth and I was in New York and he was leading a horde of meth hobos to like chase me down.
Oh my
And I
God.
climbed to get away from Robin Williams. And I was like, Robin, why are you doing this? And he looked at me and I remember in my dream, he had like the saddest face and he was like, I have no other choice. And so I told my roommate about that and I was like, really weird. Why would I dream about Robin Williams? And then later that day we found out that he had like committed suicide and we were like, what the fuck, dude? It was a really weird dream. Very disturbing, honestly.
That
But
legit
Yeah.
creeped
Back in the
me out.
1800s,
Yeah.
that would have gotten
Legit
you
creeped me
burned
out.
for being a witch.
That's true.
well,
Yeah,
I'd be
that's
dead
Good
for a
thing.
million different reasons in the 1800s.
Man,
You're
those
a witch, though, right?
I am a witch, yes.
Okay.
Nice.
those
I am
dreams-
someone who calls himself a witch, yes.
Do you have any favorite spells?
I could have just freestyle, dude.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay. Who got that one?
Wendy.
Me.
Oh
She
yeah,
got
good.
one.
Woo, Robin Williams. So you get. Let's go with dad jokes. What do you call this? And that's all that's left.
What was the one after dad jokes? What do you call this?
What do you call this category?
Dad jokes.
Okay, fine. Here we go. Dad jokes. Remember, these are dad jokes. Okay, here's the answer. Yeah. Turns out they were cooked in grease.
Um,
Yeah. Turns out they were cooked in grease. That's the face you got to make for a dad joke.
damn, I feel like I'm like right on the edge of it. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't. Let's see. I can't. I'm keep thinking of things that a dad would cook that are only actually cooked in grease, like hamburgers.
Or?
Why is a hamburger so slippery?
Damn, I hate these slippery hamburgers.
In here.
Whoop whoop.
Emma.
Is that feta on that hot dog?
Yeah, turns out they were cooked in grease.
Yeah.
I see. That's a good one.
You are like killing it at this game.
That's not right, but it's a good answer. I like
She
the
took
answer.
performance enhancers.
I know I took an improv class earlier. So.
Did you
Wow.
know? Did you
You're
know?
on it.
Did you know the
Go on.
first French fries weren't actually cooked in France? Yeah, it turns out they were cooked in grease.
Oh my god.
I was close.
Boo.
Awesome.
So Wendy picks again?
Wendy picks again, and this is the last chance to get some awesome points. Are you ready? This is what you call this category.
Okay.
Here we go. What do you get if you cross a burglar with a concrete mixer?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. I still don't know how quite to answer this. I'm supposed to answer the category, or if you have the answer, it's the category.
Oh, no, this one you just answer straight up, like as if I'm just telling you a joke. What do you get when you cross a burglar with a concrete mixer?
I should have told you guys before you invited me to do this that I'm a dumbass. I wasn't upfront about that.
Oh,
part.
you're amongst a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
except for Emma, somehow.
No, I'm a dumbass in my
Except
own
for
way.
Emma somehow.
Books. Emma Books.
Whatever she did.
Emma Books Jonas.
Can I guess?
Zach for the steal.
Is it Robber Cement?
What the fuck?
That's
Robert, I like that. That is
pretty
fun.
good.
I keep punching up all these fucking shitty internet jokes. I should
That's
get a
good
job.
one. Robber Cement. This one is a hardened criminal.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Man, I like Robber Cement.
Thank you.
It's better. Does Zach get a point for that?
Zach gets a point for that.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. This is going to be the last one. And this is whoever buzzes in with this one gets it right here. You guys ready?
Yeah.
This is actually my punch up of an internet joke.
Ooh.
So here we go.
It's exciting.
What type of granola bar makes you sneeze?
Whoop whoop.
Emma.
A Chewy.
Yeah, Chewy.
Oh my god, how do you people think of these
Isn't
things?
that one fun?
Cross your mind.
I love that one.
Robber Cement, a Chewy? You people are geniuses.
Oh. I don't know if I'd say that. I think it's mostly ruined my brain.
Savants, I don't know.
It was all that Robber Cement you had.
Mhm.
You sniffed in
Delicious.
middle school. So that's all of the that was Joke Birdie. Let's tally up the answers here. It looks like with 5 points we have Emma in the lead, Zach with 4 points, and Wendy with 1 point. But there was there was a couple stipulations early on because Zach buzzed in too early, which I think there was one of those points that.
Are you fucking serious right now?
It was one of those ones. So Wendy's gonna get another point for that one.
Okay.
And
This
I'm gonna
bitch.
have to.
I said you're gonna lose, Zach and Emma.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
shit.
quite upset.
Ooh.
It's a good thing I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
bring
take
my
Zach's
nunchucks to
points.
this recording.
And then.
So Zach loses a point, right?
Yeah. So Zach's gonna lose a point,
Okay. That's
And-
fine with me.
and then there was
I think Emma got kind of racist there at one point.
Yeah, there was that part. I'm gonna have to actually dock Emma a couple points.
What?
Yeah, because there was a little subtle just the earlier on racism that
What?
was coming out of you.
Which
Like,
racism?
I can't tell the difference between all these fucking white women everywhere.
You said I couldn't.
Yeah, but then it was solidified, just like the hardened criminal. And I have to take off a point.
Dang
But
it.
anyway, so it looks like Emma and Wendy are tied for the win on that one, and that's gonna have to go in the wiki for sure.
Oh wait, no, I lost 2, so she gets 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So actually, Wendy, you are the winner of that one.
I feel like that's correct.
This is some like how Gryffindor won the. Like, just throwing around random points at the
That's
end.
incredible.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh my
you'll have to just check the wiki and fact check us with the episode because we don't go back over our thing. We have our producer guy do that. And so-
Again.
Oh, did you do it again?
I can't not. I've never not done that. I don't know what the deal is. What am I doing wrong, you guys?
So I think so. Here's the deal. So you have the little bit of beer that you just had in the previous bottle, and then
Yep.
you drink that and you go, okay, cool. And then you have to swing up the bottle quite a bit, and then so you open the next one and you're used to the swing, so you do it quickly and then you put it down and it just goes everywhere.
I think you should drill
Yeah,
a
you
hole in the
probably
bottom.
Genius. What, Emma?
I think you should just drill a hole in the bottom.
No, I'll do you one better. You got to take another bottle and just hit the top of your bottle like that, and then just go, and then you take it all.
take the neck in my hand, smash it against my desk, and catch all the beer in my mouth.
Yep.
There you go.
It's probably the best way.
Boom, boom, boom.
Honestly.
Well, nice job winning that game. We have a couple more segments here.
Did you have any segments you wanted to bring to us, by the way? If you do.
What's your favorite Animorphs book?
Oh, man, that's actually not hard at all. It's The Alchemist. I was going to be like, I don't know. I do know. It's The Alchemist Chronicles. It's a companion book. It's not one of the main books. So if I had to choose a main book, it's the one where Cassie becomes a Yeerk. I can't remember the name of that one.
Like a Circle House?
What?
Like a Circle House?
No. A Yeerk is the main foe in the books. It's an alien race. I take this very seriously, Chad.
I'm sorry. I'm just joking around with serious stuff.
The slug that goes into your ear and wraps around your brain and takes control over your body. It's a very rich universe. And she literally becomes the enemy. So it violates all sorts of ethical rules. It is a very good book. So
I wonder if my daughter would like those.
Oh, she would love them.
How old is she?
She'll be 9 in November. But
I
she's
would
a
wait.
really good reader.
They kind of deal with some pretty heavy concepts such as war, violence, death, things like that, but from a more childlike perspective that really appealed to me as a kid from a broken home, where they dealt with things that were kind of really intense, but from a younger perspective. So if you're down with that, then yes, totally give it to her.
Yeah, for sure. Cool.
Yeah.
This has been Animorphs.
But those are still like available. You can still find those. They're not collector's items anymore.
They're incredibly cheap because no one gives a shit still.
Oh,
so.
sweet. Cool. That'll be fun.
I love those covers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're great.
cool. Embossed.
Awesome. Cool. Emma.
Is it time?
I think it's time.
Oh, hell yeah. It's time for top 3. Top 3. There we go. So the way that this works is it's the top 3, which means I have written down 3 of the top things in a given category given by me. And each of you will name your 3 top items of that category.
This sounds a lot easier than it is, by the way.
That's
No, I'm
pretty
excited.
easy.
And they, so the things you named, they don't have to be real things which you have done or experienced. They can be hypothetical. And that's it. That's the top 3. So this week, we're talking about top 3 minor accomplishments. Top 3 minor accomplishments one might have already accomplished in one's life. One may accomplish in the future. Maybe in just, something that someone might do that they tell you about that you go, oh, all right, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
I like this one.
Okay, top 3 minor accomplishments. We're starting with Chad
Here we go.
Johnson. Chad Johnson, number 3.
Number 3. I've used this before in this game. Is that fine?
Yeah, absolutely.
Standing backflip.
That's
not important to a lot of other people, but it's important to me. But if I tell someone, they're going to be like if they're not interested in backflips, they're going to be like, okay, cool. That's minor to me, but it's still, I got to keep it on the forefront of my brain.
That's so major, but
Okay.
that's fine. I wrote it down.
So taking something that you got some trash, you fucking walking away from a trash can, nothing, just throw it, and then a little peek back. Oh shit, I made that. Oh shit, I made that. And then if someone sees it, holy shit. Oh, that's the goods. Minor accomplishment. Let's go with a really not even retrying to do it. Parallel park.
Oof, yeah.
Ooh, and people are watching. Yeah.
Great.
It's a really good one. That's not minor. That's pretty huge. That's stressful.
Yeah, that's true. But if you play it off like it's minor,
Yeah.
all the better.
It's even bigger than.
Yeah.
So
All
yeah, I'm
right.
still keeping it.
Thank you for your top 3.
You're welcome.
Chad
That's the
Johnson.
fastest I've gotten through that.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad I picked a good category.
Usually panic.
All right, Zach Chappell, you ready?
Yep.
Top 3.
Minor accomplishments.
Like that.
When you get your gold early on in the day so you don't have to worry about work for the rest of the day.
Gold?
Minor accomplishments.
Zach, it's spelled differently,
Oh.
but I'll write it down.
Yeah, I'll take that one
You
for
got
sure.
me with that. That's good.
Let's see. I will say when you go to the bar and you put in like $5 in the video lottery and you win just enough to like cover your tab for the night, that's a good little minor accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
And number 1.
When you wake up in the morning and your bed's mostly still made, so you don't really have to make it.
You mean because you fell asleep on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Counts.
That's good.
All
Does
right.
count.
I love it.
Full count.
Excellent.
All right, Wendy.
Are you ready?
Yes, this is so stressful. Okay, yeah.
You're going to do great. You're going to do so great.
You should. If you get the answer right, then all the lights go off and it's all crazy.
I'm looking around my room like, where's a minor accomplishment? I need to find one right now.
I'll play some minor chords while you do it.
Okay, so minor accomplishment 1. I played ping pong and beat someone at ping pong. First time I ever played ping pong.
Nice.
This last month. And
Nice.
That's a great one.
Minor accomplishment number 2. I ate a whole rotisserie chicken today on my bed
Hell yeah.
by myself.
Wow.
And that's pretty major.
Also major, but I'm writing it down.
Did you feel good? You're like, fuck yeah.
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't feel good.
But you did it.
I felt good when I started, but that's one of those things where you're like, I'm going to do this today. It's going to be good.
Were you
Yeah,
watching
you're like-
something?
I was reading Reddit, and that's it.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I Skyped with my mom, and she was like, are you okay?
You just ate a whole chicken.
Let's see. Minor accomplishment number 1. I found a pair of long johns at Goodwill that fit me.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yes. So that's it.
Cool.
Okay. Excellent work, everybody. These are all minor accomplishments for sure. I'm talking into the mic. Also minor accomplishment.
No, you're doing good.
What I didn't
Right
mention at the top is that I have written down my own top three of minor accomplishments. And if anyone has matched any of them, which you may have, I don't remember what they are, then you got yourself a point, sister. Let's find out. Okay. My number, they're in no particular order. My first minor accomplishment is having a plant and not killing that plant.
That is a good one.
That feels great. But everyone you tell is like, oh, yeah, what did you give it, water? Okay.
Consistently on the daily,
Yeah. Well, a lot of the plants that I've killed have been succulents because I give them too much water, which really says a lot about.
You care too much.
I care too much. That's my greatest weakness. I put it on my resume. Killed a lot of succulents. I don't think anyone got too close to that one.
Change that to on your resume. I've killed a lot of succulents. And then you have to go into it.
Yeah. Listed under my skills portion. Does anyone even look at that? Skills.
I do.
I hope.
Keyboarding.
Yeah.
I type 30 words per minute.
Nice.
Number
1?
Yeah.
sorry.
Number 2 is, thank you, is touching your toes. Minor accomplishment.
With your knees, with your legs straight.
Yeah. Like standing, bending down, touching your toes without bending your knees.
There are still people who have trouble touching their toes, so it still kind of is a minor accomplishment.
Yeah,
no
but
matter
it's something
what.
you can work towards, and you get there, and you're like, huh, neat.
Yeah.
Those
Made it.
hamstrings are a bitch, dude. Those are one thing that if they're not flexible, you're like, I'm dying right now, and this is horrible. I don't ever want to do this again.
Yeah.
So
It turns into like rock when I try to stretch that far. My legs are not flexible at all. But someone, surprised, I'm sorry to interrupt this part. I'm sorry to tell your story.
Oh, fuck.
But someone I know used to be so flexible that he could bite his toenails.
This was like elementary, middle school.
Still,
it got nipped in the bud.
That is a very minor
I
accomplishment.
used to fucking bite my toenails too as a kid, and I just brought it back for some fucking neurotic reason in front of my boyfriend fucking a month ago, and he was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like,
That's bold. That's a power move.
Wait, is this a Dragon Kid thing?
It must be. Maybe it's a homeschooler thing. I don't know, man. Wait, were you homeschooling?
No, but I was what's it called?
Latchkey.
Wrong about
Latchkey.
He was alone a lot.
Homeschool without school, maybe.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was supposed to be at school, but I spent more time at home.
Oh, you mean when Bob Barker would tell me what price things are?
And tell me to spay and
School?
neuter my pets. Miss that boy.
My number 3, top 3 minor accomplishments is perfectly executing a smooth exit from a social circle.
Nice.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Dude, that is oh my god.
Yeah, that every time feels just so good. And you go home and you don't feel weird about anything. And no one messages you like, hey, what was that? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best.
And it really is a minor accomplishment because if you tell someone about that, they're like, yeah.
That's how normal people do it.
Can you give us some tips for those of us who still have not mastered it?
Oh, yeah, totally. So, you wait for a lull of like 1.5 seconds. Or, oh, you know what? The best actually is if everyone's laughing and having a good time, and then you hit the point where everyone does like a big laugh, and then everyone goes, yeah. And then you go, well, and you clap your hands together, and you say something like, I better hit the hay. I gotta get up early and get that early gold, so I can not work the rest of the day in the mines. You say something like that, and people are gonna go, I know what you mean, homie. And you do a high five all around. Well, today you don't. You do an elbow, or you blow a kiss over your mask, of course, without any contact. And then you turn heel and you speed walk away and never look back.
I love how Emma Jonas's guide on how not to be like socially awkward begins with, well, you wait 1.5 seconds.
You wait until you have a killer joke land.
Yeah.
It
You have to
slays everyone.
You have to have a watch before you do any of this. So you can be looking at it the whole time.
Yeah, I'm really good at the old Irish goodbye. I mostly just get, hey Zach, where'd you go? Texts.
Yeah.
Did a classic Zach stumbling home in the darkness.
He just disappears.
I learned through stripping actually is just to not bother for a time where it is not socially awkward and just say, I'll be right back. And then you leave and you never come back.
That's a great one.
Oh, I love that.
One of my favorite ones is to just like, when there is the lull in the conversation, I'll just butt in and go, I'm going to leave now. And then that usually makes people go, like, it gives people a refreshing, like, oh, yeah, we don't have to be weird. We can just say exactly what we're going to do. Cool. And then everybody kind of breaks and goes, oh, yeah, cool. Oh, nice. And then, yeah.
Well,
she does that.
fuck off.
And then I go,
And then you walk away.
I go, let's go, Zach.
People
Zach?
anyway.
Where'd he go? And then he's not there anymore.
Who even are you people? I'm going
That's a good one.
home.
I think Ron Lynch has had some of the best goodbyes.
Oh, yeah.
He's just such a fucking wacky dude. So, like, if you get to hang out with him or do anything around him, he's just always on. So, when he leaves, it's always just some sort of fucking bit.
Mm-hmm.
How does he do it? Were you there at Undertone when he sang Gangster's Paradise at the karaoke bar?
We got
Oh,
there
man.
just after that had happened.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, did you see it? Fuck you. No. That's great, though. Oh, no, I have some, it was on like a video, a message thread. So I think within the Undertow stuff is a video of Ron doing that.
We have to find that.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's right. I think you're right. I think there is.
God, I hope so.
Unfortunately, one of my favorite jokes that I've ever heard about leaving is from Louis C.K., where he's talking about standing in a group of people and being and wanting to go and not knowing how to leave and just being like, I'm leaving! And then he walks.
Just screaming.
Yeah, I think of that every time. And then I get a little sad. So no one got any points,
No one got any points?
We all tied for last.
which means everyone tied for first.
Are there any, not even any, like, close points?
Okay, you know what? We can, I would say touching toes and standing backflips are on the same spectrum.
Okay, half point.
So that's a half point for
Sweet.
Chad. And I gotta say, not killing a plant, actually, does remind me a lot of eating an entire rotisserie chicken in bed. Because like you are the plant and you're not killing yourself. Instead, you're eating a whole rotisserie chicken.
I'm nourishing myself.
Exactly. So that's a point. That's a whole point for you. A whole point to match the whole chicken. And Zach, since I did reference your hilarious bit,
Thank you.
you get a quarter of a point, 0.25 points.
Okay.
Which makes Wendy Weiss our winner.
That's my royalties.
Again,
Nice job.
constant winner.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
I'm starting to think this game's kind of rigged. Every
Oops.
time I'm coming up.
But you guys didn't realize
There we go.
you crushed it so hard when you invited me on here that I would just be nonstop crushing it here.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
think so.
intimidating.
I think you're the top guest we've had so far.
Yeah, we got to get some losers on here. Honestly,
Check the wiki.
my ego is just dying.
I think we got Ammerman next week, so we'll handle that then. That'll be fun. Cool. We have some emails to get to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a lot of emails.
We have 4 emails this week.
4 emails.
Also, if I
4
find
whole
out
emails.
Numbers going up.
where's the camera at? This one?
There's that one and there's that one.
Which one of you fucks is disliking the videos on YouTube? I swear to God, I'm going to come and I'm going to find you. I showed my knife last week. I don't want to bring a bigger knife this week. I actually said, keep it safe.
You have a lot of bigger knives.
He's
than
got a
that.
whole
That's
drawer.
your smallest knife, I think.
It's my smallest, sharpest knife, though. It's my one I'm going to use when I
You're gonna get 5 more dislikes by the time your next episode comes out. I mean, get ready to start stabbing.
Yeah. I'll bring my flamethrower, just a can of Axe and a lighter.
Oh yeah.
Okay, anyways, emails. This comes from a big fan of the show, Cat Williams. Says, my recently neutered kitten, about 12 weeks old, gets erections whenever he suckles on my ear. Could it have something to do with being fixed?
I didn't know that cats could have outdoor boners or outside of their.
You never seen a cat boner?
No.
It's weird. I had a cat that didn't get fixed when I was younger for like years. And it looked like a little red teardrop coming out of where its little penis was.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Cats are
Wow.
fucking gross. Wendy, you have cats, right? Cat?
Not anymore, not right now, but I was gonna say something tells me this email is fake because cats don't get boners. But you know what? I
Wow.
guess I'm uninformed on cat dicks. I thought I was.
Well, Cat
I'm
Williams.
pretty
might be.
sure. Well, I'm not looking up cat boners.
Wait. Is
Not
Kat just talking about
incognito.
himself?
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Did you?
Did you have a vasectomy?
My
I
recently
could see
neutered
that.
kitten. Well, about 12 weeks old.
You know what? He's probably on the bottle again. I don't think this is anything. you
Yeah,
need to
that
worry
guy's
about.
all over the place.
He's acting weird.
One of my favorite comics.
Cat Williams, you got to get some help, but
But keep doing
Please
what you're doing.
send pictures of cat dicks.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need reference. Please
Yeah.
email
now I'm looking up cat boners. Too bad
email
this
all pictures of
screen
cat
isn't
dicks.
working today.
Cat boners. He wrote cat. It'd probably still work. Why does my cat get boners? That.
That was the autocorrect.
No.
Okay.
Oh, next
Okay, yeah.
email.
Next email.
If you look up cat boners without your safe search on, you get some pretty funny pictures.
So our answer from Wendy is that's a fake email. Cats don't get boners. There we go.
So what you're saying is there's clout chasers on here?
Yeah, fake news.
Trying to okay.
I think Cat Williams just wants attention from our show.
Wow.
What he actually bought was not a kitten, but a furry who had infiltrated wherever it was he buys his cats.
Maybe,
that could
maybe.
be.
And
Now
they can-
has a pornographic human being in his house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they can be, they can play as kittens. So they've only that person's been playing as a kitten for 12 weeks. So okay,
Yeah, see?
That's very convincing.
when it suckles on my ear.
Yeah, that tracks.
Zach's still just looking at pictures of cats fucking. There we go.
It wasn't cats
Have
back
you
in the.
seen my cat boner yet?
It's a whole weird lane on the internet I just discovered of cats with their tails between their legs that look like boners. Well, that one's actually a dog molesting a cat, but
Oh no.
anyways, next email comes from big fan of the show, longtime listener, Jeff Parks. He wants to know, clap for Jeff if you wish,
Yay, Jeff.
what is the difference between the colossal squid and the giant squid?
One's a myth.
Yeah, the colossal one,
I
right?
think so, yeah. That's like a kraken of some sort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think of Colossus as things that are so big that like it's just colossal.
Like the Colosseum.
Yeah.
It's
Again, fake news. So
yeah.
Wow.
colossal squids are like, yeah, exactly. Not real kraken. They're sea beasts. And then the giant squid, we now know is a real
Right.
terrifying reason to not go in the water. So
Yeah, so I'd put the colossal squid in the same thing as like the made up creatures like the colossal squid, the dragons, the all sorts of different other things that are Eskimos,
why do you chat? I don't understand. What do you
seahorses.
dragons? Dragons are real animals.
They're
Chad.
right there, dude. Don't you see them? Actually, they're behind our little window.
Yeah.
There's
I don't
one.
know many people, but I consider myself to be a dragon, and so just consider yourself having met a dragon because
Wow.
Have you ever heard
I am personally a dragon. So
So, how
That checks out.
was there a lot of annoying people were involved with Game of Thrones pop culture that
there's a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of misconceptions that dragons will listen to a human female. I think that is, a white woman's fantasy, a blonde white woman's fantasy, that she can just be like, dragon, go set a village on fire. When really we're just obsessed with money. A lot of dragons are strippers. So that's the world that we live in. Gold hoarders. That's what they are. Yes, a lot of misconceptions.
Early
dragons.
murders.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
so
Zach's a dragon too. That makes perfect sense.
one's made up?
Yeah, one's made up and the other one is totally real. This next question comes from old friend of the show. Haven't heard from him in a while, Liam. He wants to know if he should put his dead cat in the green waste, recycling, or the trash. What?
Oh, my mom put a dead cat in the green waste.
I would
really?
say, yeah, biodegradable, right?
Yeah.
You lift up the grass that you already like mowed the lawn with,
it's
and then you
fine.
put the cat in there. Well, you don't want the person that's emptying it put it in the trash can to be like, oh, here's a cat, and then that's the first thing they see.
Well, yeah, you want them to think it's just a normal bin of green waste, and then they get surprised by the cat halfway through.
Do you have as many knives as Zach has? Because then you can actually cut the cat up in a bunch of pieces and then sprinkle it within the waste.
Is green waste some European way of saying compost?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yard
it's just
waste.
It's the color of the bins.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Cat-
people who live in regular towns have a trash bin, a recycling bin, and a compost bin. But you live in a fucking Weirdoville.
Yeah, I do.
Cool. So green bin.
Cats aren't compostable. So.
Yeah, I guess it's just an animal. All right.
Oh, you're not supposed to compost meat.
Oh,
So
That's true.
throw that shit in the garbage.
I compost dog shit. What about that?
Well, that's a mistake, and you're killing the earth. So.
Oh, no.
I should not.
Well,
I should stop
no,
throwing
poop
dog.
isn't meat anymore. Poop is not meat anymore. So.
Okay. Well, tell that to my dog. That's breakfast for him. Jesus.
He's self-perpetuating.
He sucks it right out. I've seen it.
He's
It's like that-
cyclical.
It's like that picture of a snake eating its own tail. What's that called?
Or a
Or a doggo.
Don't tread on me. I think that's what that is. What was the question?
What was it? Oh, where do you put dead cats?
Garbage disposal. Next question.
All right. This one comes from listener Jay. It's a little bit of a
Jay.
long one.
We know?
Just Jay. No, it just says Jay.
Just Jay.
Okay,
Yeah.
just Jay.
I mean, once I read it, you'll probably understand why they don't want their name to be.
Okay.
Okay. How can I seduce my non-blood related aunt?
Ooh.
Please don't lecture me. I don't care to hear about the immorality of this endeavor. This is the person that I only see a few times a year. We are not very close, as in we have never had a typical aunt/nephew relationship. I have reason to suspect that my uncle is no longer having sex with my aunt. The reason I suspect this is because he has a younger girlfriend that the wife knows about, and also she is overweight. I find her body type attractive. My question is, how do I go about seducing my aunt? I don't know how to approach this. I figured that a woman who is unsatisfied in a marriage or lacking attention will seek it elsewhere. Does anybody have a suggestion about how I should approach her? I find being direct to be risky.
Very risky.
I love how this is like, all right, don't fucking shit on me. And before you say, I'll just tell you why, it's because I find her hot, okay? It's not 'cause it's weird. I just want to fuck her and she doesn't get laid.
It's
so.
just by marriage,
It's a
guys.
pure reason.
Oh yeah, we got a PS and a PPS.
Oh.
PS, by the way, I am in my 20s and have a chiseled physique, if that matters. PPS, I'm not
Nice.
trolling, by the way. I don't see it as wrong because she is not related by blood.
Nice.
So
So the question is how to seduce her.
I would say like start by asking what she has available to her. Like, so you guys aren't, he's got a girlfriend, so what are you doing? And then start there.
I see.
Good
Oh my
start.
God, I thought the world just stopped for a second.
Have you
No, I
ever
gotta
fucked an
stop
ant,
yawning.
Chad?
An ant? No.
Okay. Well, have any of us, are any of us experts on this?
Mm-mm.
It's just it's the advice that I have available.
On
Yeah.
ant seducing,
Yeah.
I've squished ants.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've smashed
Well,
some ants.
Oh no, you know what you do? You go to the hardware store and get some taro. They love that shit.
Okay.
You
Here's
put a
what
little
you
pool
do.
of it on your kitchen floor. And
Here's
they
what I
eat
would
it.
do. You wait until your aunt is at the top of the stairs, and you give her a little nudge down it. She falls and breaks everything. You're like, oh no, you got to go to a hospital. Then you're in the hospital every day taking care of her when she's got her 2
Oh.
broken legs and a rib and
You do
No
a
more hands.
misery on her.
yeah, totally.
Oh, misery. Well, I think that Jay, and this is this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that there is a lot of money to be made for Jay just for the simple fact that he added that little detail of having a chiseled physique
Mhm.
For sure.
at the end. I think that if he can say, hey, and I have a business proposition for you. People on the internet, they love incest. We don't have to tell them you're not my real aunt.
Yep.
Get in there. Have some confidence, Jay. You
That's
say that you're
true.
chiseled. Why do you think that you can't just go for the gold immediately and say, hey, bitch, I want to fuck you? I think that
And
that
let's
is...
get paid.
Yeah, and let's get paid. You know what? Just be like, I'm doing you a favor right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm going to make you money. You get to fuck a hot dude. You got to turn the tables and make people feel like you're the one that's doing something for them.
Yeah.
And
Sell it.
Absolutely.
just because they're family doesn't mean you can't manipulate them.
Or break their legs.
Why not
Hmm.
both?
Why
Oh, yeah,
not
that too.
do both?
You could probably get paid for that too. Put that on
Yeah.
the internet.
Yeah. Film it earlier.
I like that answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like you had the most logical answer.
Beautiful. Thank you for that.
Go risky. Go direct. Just tell her you want
Bitch, let's make some money.
inside. Yeah.
Little-
Sweet.
Well, good. We solved all our listeners' problems.
I'm glad. You guys are welcome. The Podchaost at gmail.com. You can also message us on Instagram and Facebook and all the other things at the Podchaost. Get in touch with us. Get in touch with Wendy. What is it? Is Wendy _Weiss on Instagram?
Yeah, I think it's Wendy _Weiss _ 2 underscores. Unfortunately, there's a woman named Wendy Weiss who has all the Wendy Weiss handles, and she is actually the cold call queen. So over the years, I have added her many times and said, hey, I fucking made my handles the cold call queen. And I was like, let's switch. I got what you want. And she has ignored me year after year. So it's Wendy _Weiss _
Wow.
is what yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Do you have anything that you would like to plug?
Well, just that I do have that sketch coming from Tori. We have another sketch, that we put out, Lady Capitalist. So,
Super funny.
yeah, thank you. I was really happy with that. Jesse did a great job editing it. I keep saying that I am going to do an Animorphs reading podcast,
Hell yeah.
but I'm having a hard time getting editing software because I don't own a computer. So that's that. If you want to give me a computer, at me. So that's
go.
it.
Hell yeah.
Zach,
What, me?
Mhm.
Do I have anything?
you want to give her your computer?
Oh, no. No, this thing is it's not going to
Hey,
last
can
much
I have
longer.
that?
Worth a try. Do you have any parting words that you'd like to offer our listeners or us or the world at large?
No, thank you for having me. I'm still interested to know if cats have boners. That's really what I'm leaving
Oh,
here
yeah, that's where I
with.
was going. That's the rabbit hole I was going down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
you and
find
Zach
out.
can go down the same internet rabbit hole.
I think we're going to get off of this and Google cat dick. So
Perfect. That's what we'll
thank
be
you.
doing.
One last thing, if you want to get into a good pose, because then I'll use that as your cover shot for the thing, and then and then it'll be that's perfect.
Nice.
That's a perfect Wendy Weiss pose.
That's
there
very
we go.
good.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Yep, that's gonna be great.
Nailed it.
And thanks for being on here with us. It's
Yeah,
been
thank you.
really nice talking to you, and
Thank
we'll hopefully see you really soon.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Have a good night.
Hey,
Peace
you
out.
too. Thanks.
Bye. Oh,
Oop.
there we go.
I was wondering if the last like
Awesome.
3 seconds of getting off if she was just holding really still because she knows how uncomfortable that part is. She
Yeah,
did a
that's
great
nice
job
of
if
her.
that was the case.
What a delight.
Zach, did you find some cat dick or what?
Look at this cat sucking on a dick.
No.
That's good. It's a crochet dick.
Aw.
It's pretty cute.
That is pretty cute, actually.
It's pretty great. It looks like there's even like it's supposed to be sucking on a bottle.
I think it's a catnip filled
Oh, okay.
cat toy. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Just make little penises and put catnip in them.
Oh, I love that. You can make a little squeaky dick
Oh, that's
for
great.
dogs.
And little balls.
That's got to be a thing. Yeah. That's got to be a thing.
Clown squeakers. Emma, what's this show you got
What show?
coming up?
Show?
You said you
Who
have a
has
show on
shows?
the internet.
Who
Boom,
does
found it.
shows? Oh, yeah, the internet. I will be. I don't know exactly how to plug it, but I will be doing a show on Zoom. On the 20th. Hold on, before I say that, let me just
Can I plug something real
confirm.
quick? Will you look it up? Or
I-
are you right there?
I have it
Check
right
this out
here.
real quick.
Oh, there it is.
Can you check this out real
Hold
quick?
Yeah, I have it. What?
Oh,
What
gross.
is?
It's
No.
a cat dick.
No. Okay. Sunday, September 20th at noon p.m. I will be doing comedy stylings on the Zoom on a show.
Is
And-
that open to the public?
Yes, it is. I don't know if it costs anything to watch. I don't think it does. I think you can tip comics, but it's probably free. You know what? Don't quote me on that. If you want to find out more about it, you can probably find it on Facebook. It's run by this guy, Michael Brown, who's funny. I've seen him, and it's got a great lineup.
Cool.
I don't know where to find it. So.
And
but I will soon.
if you're a person who this comes out Friday, so tomorrow, if you're a person who knows about the shows that we've been doing that are kind of underground at the place, we're doing another one of those open mic things tomorrow with a bunch of Salem comics and Eugene comics coming up.
That guy drugged me.
And yeah, whoever we're talking about, I didn't say a name yet. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he fucking drugged you, and that was hilarious. You got fucked up. But yeah, so tomorrow night, send me a message or any of us a message. Send the Podchaost a message, and we will let you know where that is. Or if we don't like you, we won't. And that'll be fun. We'll be like, oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll pretend. But then you'll be like, I saw the thing where you said that you're going to pretend that you don't know. Because I know, but I'll pretend I don't. So there's that. And Sunday is your show. And then Monday, right after that, is this again with Justin Ammerman. And that's going to be great. Justin has a new podcast either out or coming out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's got his own home setup. And he's going to be our second, probably in-studio guest.
What?
Yeah, because our first in-studio guest the week after Justin Ammerman is going to be Owen Lyon Smith, and we're going to be doing it very relaxation style in the living room. Laser noises, and it's going to be super great. We are future ready. Do you hear the laser noises?
Pew pew.
So Zach found a cat dick. What do you have to say about it?
I mean, they do exist. Science is real.
They
It's
do
funny.
exist. What is that?
I mean, it's like...
Look at his face,
M&M's
though.
commercial.
Oh. Okay, so that's like... So it's like the cat's making the face that... It's like it's shitting out its dick.
Mm-hmm.
That's the face. Yeah,
I'm leaving.
helicopters.
Nothing about cat sex is pleasant.
Goodbye.
This penis has little barbs on it, and when he puts it in the lady, it just scrapes the inside. You can't even see it because it's so microscopic.
Oh, it's like their cat... It's like their tongue.
Kind of, yeah.
Wouldn't it be weird if our penises were like our tongue?
Mine is. It's the exact same as my tongue.
Yeah, your tongue does look like a dick.
It's all wet. God damn it.
Oh, there's a little one. There's a little tiny one.
Is this semen?
Yeah, it's semen poop.
Looks like poop.
It's poop
Oh my
semen.
God.
Why'd you put it on your computer?
No, I folded it in half.
Thank you very much for joining us here on the Podchaost, everybody. You are all great. One more time for Emma Jonas on the oceans.
Yeah, I'm surfing.
Zach Chappell here on the ones and zeros with the cat sticks.
If I find out who is disliking these videos, you're going to not live very much longer.
He's gonna kill you. I'm pretty sure
I'm
is what he
going
means.
to make it look like a suicide.
He's gonna kill you.
I'm going to make it look like someone went into your house to rob you, and you just happened to be there, and they didn't want to leave any witnesses, so you're just going to end up dead.
Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
I liked that a lot.
That's great.
Good plan.
Mhm.
And yeah, this has been fun. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.